بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we have started to have a brief interpretation of Quran. We reached to chapter Baqara, the longest chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 286 verses. Please listen to verse 178.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم القصاص في القتلى الحر بالحر والعبد بالعبد والأنثى بالأنثى فمن عفي له من أخيه شيء فاتباع بالمعروف وأداء إليه بإحسان ذلك تخفيف من ربكم ورحمة فمن اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم.
O you who believe, retaliation is prescribed for you in the matter of the slain, the free for the free, and the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. فمن أفي له من أخيه شيء فاتباع بالمعروف وأداء إليه بإحسان. But if any remission is made to anyone by his brother, then persecution should be made according to usage, and payment should be made to him in a good manner. ذلك تخفيف من ربكم ورحمة فمن اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم. This is an alleviation from your Lord and a mercy, so whoever exceeds the limit after this, he shall have a painful chastisement. In previous section, we talked a little about this verse and we promised to continue. In this verse, Allah has mentioned and brought a new law for the Muslims. He said, if a person kills another person, in that time, this is the right for the guardians of a person who is killed to have a retaliation. In another word, the nemesis is allowed in Islam. When a person kills somebody, this is the right of a family who is killed to kill the killer. If a person cuts the hand intentionally of another person, it's the same. The feet is the same, and other parts of the body is the same. Then Allah says, Al-Hurru bil-Hurr, wal-Abdu bil-Abd, wal-Unsa bil-Unsa. Allah says, but you should know that a free man with the free man, it means is equal with free man. A slave is not the same as a free man. And unsa bil unsa wal abd bil abd, a slave by a slave. One slave should be killed because of a slave. But if a slave will kill a free man, of course in this situation will be killed. But if a free man will kill a slave, no, because we have narration and Quran says al abdu bil abd. Then al unsa bil unsa, women because of the women. Here there is a question and we asked and we talked a little. I'm going to explain more that, okay, what does it mean? Women by women or because of women. It means if a woman will kill a man, of course, this is the right of the guardians of a person who is killed, a man who is killed, to ask the Islamic government to kill a woman. Yes, it is allowed. But if a man will kill a woman, is it killed? Yes, with a condition. It means money-wise, only money-wise, man is not the same as a woman. The value of both of them is the same. The punishment that Allah is going to punish is the same. But the money-wise, because man is making money, man has a responsibility to feed the family. It is obligated for man to feed the wife and children, even if the wife has money for herself. But the women are not the same. It means it's not obligated for women to feed the men or to feed the children. A man who has a lot of money, she can save for herself and still make money and ask the husband to feed, because it is obligated for men. If this is the case, if we want to kill a man because of a woman, of course, Islam says the man has a price. The price of the man, of course, if we want to kill him because of a woman, half of that price should be given to the family. Then we can kill him. So man also will be killed because of a woman, but half of the price of a free man should be given to the family of a person who is killed. And only this is because of the money and responsibility that a person, a man, has it, but the women do not have such a responsibility. Otherwise, the sin is the same. To kill a man because of women, women will kill a man, or a man will kill the woman. We cannot say if a man will kill a woman will be less punishment. No, it's the same, exactly the same. Because both of them have value in front of Allah. And which one is better has nothing to do with the sex. Any of them has more piety, has more value. Then Allah says, فَمَنْ أُفِيَ لَهُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ شَيْءٌ فَاتَّبَاءٌ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَأَدَاءٌ إِلَيْهِ بِإِحْسَانٍ. But if a person wants to forgive his brother, of course this is wonderful. He can forgive and Allah will reward him. And he can take the money as a ransom, the blood money. So either to forgive completely, or in a state of killing, they can ask for ransom. So in the time of killing a person, either we can take retaliate, or we can forgive completely, or to ask the ransom. But Allah says, فَاتَّبَاءٌ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَأَدَاءٌ إِلَيْهِ بِإِحْسَانٍ. Allah says, if you want to take a ransom, you should deal in a good way. You should not oppress each other. ذَلِكَ تَخْفِيفٌ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَرَحْمَةٌ. Allah says, this is alleviation, this is a discount that you can choose any of them you want. And this is a mercy from Allah. That at the same time that He has recommended to forgive each other. فَمَنْ أُفِيَ لَهُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ. Allah says, whoever forgive his brother, it means although he is a killer, but Allah called him as a brother. In that case, Allah says, this is a discount from Allah, this is a mercy from Allah. فَلَهُ عَذَابٌ عَلِيمٌ. But such a person has a very severe chastisement. There are a few messages that we can get from this verse. One, we will see that at the same time that Allah has mentioned and brought the law of nemesis for all the people to do qisas, this is a right. At the same time, Allah says, try to be just and fair regarding to each other. It means men because of men, women because of women, or men because of women, but pay a little money to the family. This is the real meaning of being just, because family of men says, okay, if you want to kill him, he killed a person who didn't have responsibility regarding to another person or children. But the person that you want to kill him, it means a man, he has responsibility financially regarding to others. In this case, Islam says, okay, pay half of the money of a free man. How much is the ransom of a man? Pay half of that, and then you can kill a man because of a woman. And this is the meaning of really to be just and fair regarding to men and women, a slave or free man. Second, we will see that at the same time that Allah has mentioned a very serious law and is very serious with the killers and oppressors, at the same time Allah did not ignore the mercy. Allah says, okay, if a person forgives his brother, this is better. At the same time that he has right to punish and retaliate, at the same time he can forgive, and this is better and recommended. So loving kindness and seriously, both are shoulder to shoulder, both are together. Another message, we will see that at the same time that Allah is mentioning the rights of Muslims, at the same time Allah is advising to Islamic manners. Rights is something and Islamic manner is something else. We should not forget to have a manner in our relation to any person. Even we cannot say, okay, this is my right and I'm going to use it. There are a lot of times that we have rights, but it is better not to use it, especially in the relation between husband and wife, parents and children. We cannot say what is our right and what is their right. It is good to think much, much more positively, to say what is good according to the Islamic manner. According to Islamic manner, the relation between husband and wife is forgive each other and ignore. The parents regarding to their children or children to parents is exactly the same. And also when a person kills somebody else, exactly is the same. Islam says, فَمَنْ أُفِيَ لَهُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ شَيْءٌ فَاتِّبَاعٌ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. If a person will forgive his brother, of course, this is much better. وَأَدَاءٌ إِلَيْهِ بِإِحْسَانٍ. Allah says the persecution shall be made according to the usage. It means if you want to take something, look at the usage and the majority, what do they deal, and do the same. أَوْ أَدَاءٌ إِلَيْهِ بِإِحْسَانٍ. And payment shall be made to him in a good manner. Another message, when we compare Islam to Judaism and Christianity, we see that Islam is the more comprehensive one. It means regarding to killing another person, how we should deal with such a person. When we look at Judaism, we will see that they are talking about only nemesis or forgiveness. They don't talk about ransom. They don't have such a thing. But when we look at Christianity, only in Christianity they talk about ransom and forgiveness. They don't talk about retaliation, about nemesis. But Islam is the only religion that says, Yes, you can retaliate and have a nemesis. Also, you can forgive, or you can have ransom. At the end of this verse, Allah says, فَمَنِ اعْتَدَى بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ فَلَهُ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. Allah says, we allowed you to retaliate, but it is not allowed in any price to exceed the limit. Because of one person, it is forbidden to kill or hurt two people. If a person, for example, has done something wrong or cut your hand, you can do exactly the same as he has done, not even a little more. If you cannot do it, unless you hurt a little more, it is forbidden and you cannot do it. So we will see that Islam allowed to retaliate, but did not allow in any price to exceed the limit, and said you can punish exactly the same as he has done it, otherwise it is forbidden. We ask Allah to help us to understand the Islamic laws, and in such a time to understand that still it is recommended, even in the time of a person who is killed, to kill the killer. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.